Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel at Eminent FX. We are committed into giving you valuable forex content. So on today's topic, we're going to be talking about order blocks. So now we have two types of order block, and we have three ways on how to spot order blocks. So now we'll start by writing. We have a bearish order block, and we have again a bullish order block. Let's type it here. We have again a bullish order block. So now we will define what is an order block. So on these two terms, whether a bearish order block or a bullish order block. So when we define a bearish order block, we're saying is the last bullish candle that led to a break of a low. So that one I'm not gonna write it down. We're going to see it on chart lines. So let's say we have a trend that goes like this. Then this is our trend. Sorry about that. Let's say this is our trend. I was supposed to make it. Let's say we have a trend that goes like this. Let's say we have a trend that goes like this. Sorry, I was supposed to even take it that side to make it look like a proper trend. So now let's say we have a trend that goes like this. So now we're saying a bearish order block. A bearish order block is the last candle that led to a break of a low. Is the last bullish candle that led to a break of a low. So now we're going to be talking about, let me lock this thing. We're going to be talking about a bullish order block. Let's write it here. Bullish order block. Bullish order block. Then what is a bullish order block? A bullish order block is the last bearish candle that led to a break of a high. That's the last bearish candle that led to a break of a high. So now we're going to check on where can we spot those order blocks. We're going to be spotting those order blocks on these zones. These zones, we're going to be spotting order blocks on these zones. I want to make those zones clear. Let's empty the background. We're going to be spotting order blocks on these zones. Even here, we're going to spot order blocks on these zones. That means we'll be hoping that the market will come and retest on this level, then boom, goes down again. So even here, we're going to be looking at these zones. This is not the advanced stuff, guys, but we will talk about the advanced stuff when I'm doing a lot more of videos. So you have to first understand this concept of order blocks and how they work. So now what we are going to talk about again, I made a mistake. I should have told you about this. This one's a break of structures. Let's add text to it. Let's say BOS. This one is a breaks of structures. Let's just clone this one. Clone. Then even here, it's a break of structure. That's why we said the break of a low. So if you want me to make a video explaining break of structures, change of characters, and every SMC concept that you would like me to do, Quasimodo levels, supply and demand, I can also do that, guys. I can also do that. So these are break of structures. So even here we'll have that break of structure. So here on the uptrend we'll have a break of structure going to the upside. Let's just clone this again. We'll just have the break of structure going to the upside. So now we've seen our line examples. I will just do other blocks on how to identify them. Let's just make a perfect examples. As I've said, we have three types of how to identify other blocks. As I've said, we have three types of identifying other blocks. And we have three types of identifying other blocks. Let me move this thing up. Three types of identifying other blocks. Let me lock it. So now the first type is what we call the hidden order block. The hidden order block is an order block like this. This is the hidden order block. Then we have the subsequent one will be a smaller one to this one. This will be the subsequent one. Then we have again a bigger one which engulfs these ones. We have a bigger one which engulfs these ones. They have to go like this. They have to go like this. This will be our order blocks. This will be our order blocks. I'm just trying to make it look real, to be not big, as this will be our order blocks. Then obviously we're going to have that wick here. This is what we call a hidden order block. So we'll be looking at this area. We'll be looking at this area here. We'll be looking at this area here. Let me try to make this one different color. Try to make this one a different color, let's say yellow. So us will be looking at this area here. This will be the area that will be marking. This will be the area that will marking. So this one I'll write it as a hidden order block. Hidden order block. You find it most when you are on smaller time frames. This order block, you find it most when you are in smaller time frames. This order blocks. Then we have now what we call an original order block. I call it an original order block because of that one is the most that you will see. That's the one that we'll see the most. Let me write it. Original order block. That's the one that the most forex mentors, they tell you about. Order block, order block, order block. This is the one that we'll be talking about. Made a mistake there. Sorry about that. Let me just draw first. Just draw this one. Background, let's make it white. No problem. Make the background white. Then let's just draw another one, the bigger one. The subsequent one will engulf. The subsequent one will engulf then obviously we're going to have that wick there. Don't worry about this, guys. Don't stress. We'll go to the chart line where you will see all these things. You don't have to stress about anything, saying this guy is not explaining correctly. I'm going to take you to the chart work. Never mind that week. We're just making a perfect example. So now we're going to mark this area. We're going to mark this area as our order block. Let's just change that one to any color. Then we're going to mark this one as our area. We're going to mark this one as our area. So now I said we're going to write it original order block. Enter. This one is an original order block. So now I'm going to make it the last example, which is what we call the weak order block. The weak order block is just a candle. It's just a candle. A weak order block is just a candle with a very long wick. Most you see it when news happens. It happens on a bigger time frame, but we know on a smaller time frame that there is an order block. We call it an order block inside an order block. That means we know that when you go to smaller time frames, there will be order block in this part. Let us change that one. We know that in this part there will be an order block. In this part, I didn't want to make this video long, but in terms of explanation, I have to explain these things very well. So we know that in this part there will be an order block when we go to by structure on smaller time frames. We know that there will be an order block. So this one we'll call it a weak order block. Weak order block. By the way, guys, this information is very rare. You wouldn't find it. Always, all the mentors, they tell you about only this original order block, but the hidden order block and the weak order block, they don't tell you about, because this stuff, they're making money with it. So it's very rare to hear mentors telling you about all these types of order block that I'm talking about. So now I want us to go and look at charts, the real charts now. The real charts where we're going to be identifying these order blocks. Firstly, I said a bearish one is the last bullish candle that led to a break of a low. So now let's see the structure. This is the order block. This is the first order block. Tapped into, we're moving. Again, this is the order block. This one I didn't talk about, but this one. In future, guys, the market will tap into these levels. If you will see here, right, boom. Look, boom. Although it has tapped to again more into this, that means they were creating liquidity there. Boom. This is what we're talking about. The last candle that led to a break of a low, and I showed you how to identify them. In future, this level will be tapped. This is an order block. This level will be tapped in future. I'm showing you things with the current market price. In future, that level will be tapped. Again, where do we spot a qualified order block? Even this one, I told you that this is a 1 hour time frame. If you can go to a 15 minutes or what, we have an order block here. This week I told you about the week order block. This is the week order block that I'm talking about. So guys, if you have loved this video and you want me to do another videos about market structure, supply and demand, Quasimodo levels and other stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to share this video and like and subscribe, as I'm going to come with more valuable forex content.